Have you ever wondered how the U.S. Navy responds to threats in the volatile Red Sea region? This crucial waterway, nestled between Africa and Asia, holds tremendous geopolitical significance. It's a nerve center for global commerce, a conduit for oil transport, and a strategic hotspot tangled in regional tensions. Recently, this region has been rocked by a series of attacks on vessels, stirring up a whirlwind of concern. The international community watched with bated breath, their eyes locked on the unfolding drama. The initial reaction was a mix of condemnation and calls for restraint, but the question remained: who would step up to ensure the safety of these vital waters? Enter the U.S. Navy. As one of the world's most formidable naval forces, they found themselves on the front lines of this maritime mystery. Their mission? To safeguard these troubled waters and uphold international maritime law. With this backdrop, the U.S. Navy is tasked with a significant challenge. To appreciate the U.S. Navy's response, let's dive into the sequence of events. Our story begins with the first incident. It was an ordinary day in the Red Sea, with vessels of different types and sizes crisscrossing the vibrant maritime landscape. Then, without warning, the tranquility was shattered as an unsuspecting cargo ship was targeted. The damage was significant, but thankfully, no lives were lost. In the immediate aftermath, confusion reigned. However, the U.S. Navy was swift in its response, providing much-needed assistance and setting the tone for its future involvement. The Navy's quick action not only underscored the seriousness of the threat, but also signaled its commitment to maintaining peace and stability in the region. The attacks, unfortunately, did not end there. Over the following weeks and months, more vessels were targeted. Each attack was more brazen than the last, with the perpetrators showing little regard for the potential loss of life or the international maritime laws that were being flouted. The vessels targeted ranged from commercial cargo ships to oil tankers, with each attack causing substantial damage and creating a wave of uncertainty among the global shipping community. But through it all, the U.S. Navy stood as a beacon of hope. Its presence was a constant, offering reassurance that help was at hand and that the perpetrators would not go unpunished. As part of their response, the U.S. Navy played a critical role in the investigations that followed each attack. Their expertise in naval warfare and maritime security was invaluable, allowing for a swift and accurate assessment of the damage and providing crucial leads to the attackers' possible identities and motives. With each incident, the Navy further reinforced its commitment to protecting international waters and ensuring the safety of all vessels, regardless of their origin or purpose. This unyielding dedication was felt by all who sailed the Red Sea, providing a sense of safety and security amidst the chaos. As we can see, the U.S. Navy's involvement has been crucial from the get-go. Now, let's take a closer look at the U.S. Navy's strategic response to these Red Sea attacks. In the wake of these incidents, the U.S. Navy made decisive moves to bolster security in the region. A key element of this strategy was to increase patrols, demonstrating a visible and proactive presence in the Red Sea. This was not just about deterring further attacks, but also about reassuring global partners of the Navy's commitment to safeguarding these vital sea lanes. Beyond this, the U.S. Navy also sought to strengthen strategic partnerships. By fostering cooperation with other naval forces operating in the area, they aimed to create a united front against maritime threats. This collaborative approach underlines the Navy's deep-rooted belief in the power of collective security. These actions reflect the U.S. Navy's unwavering commitment to maintaining maritime security and protecting international trade routes. The U.S. Navy's response to these attacks showcases its commitment to global security. In conclusion, the U.S. Navy's swift and strategic response to the Red Sea attacks underlines their pivotal role in upholding maritime security. Their actions, marked by unwavering resolve and precise execution, reiterate the importance of their presence in safeguarding international waters. They stand on the front lines, bracing against threats and ensuring the freedom of navigation for all. The U.S. Navy continues to stand as a formidable force, safeguarding international waters from threats and ensuring the freedom of navigation for all.